Dhurandhar The Revenge. One of the brilliant movies that I have ever seen. It's one of them. You know that feeling when you leave the theater hall after watching the movie and you feel different, like something has changed inside you. Like जो बंदा मूवी देखने गया था वो सेम बंदा मूवी देख के बाहर नहीं आ रहा है. Like something has changed in those 3 to 4 hours of movies. Like you witnessed something very big and something very crazy that like it changed something inside you. And yeah, that's the exact feeling you will get after watching the movie Dhurandhar The Revenge. See, I'm not glazing the movie or I'm not the part of propaganda or something like that. I'm just a guy who loves cinema, who loves movie and a movie into like you. So watch this video till the end and you will know what I'm talking about. And if there is something related to spoilers or something like that, I will let you know. So you can skip that particular part. And let's get started. So I'm considering that you have watched the first part of Dhurandhar, and in this part, the main man, the Rahman Dakat, is dead. But the mission is still not over yet. There are many threats like Uzair, SP, Major Iqbal, and the Bade Saab as well. In the second part, we see the real Hamza, that is Jaskirat's real story. How was his reality before the mission? What was his goals, his family, his friends? We can see his family, his friends, and we can connect more through these things. Movie doesn't take time to start. It starts immediately and it takes you to the backstory. Shown beautifully. Use of music is crazy and what an acting. And you'll hear me saying that a lot of time in this video, so bear with me. The whole Jaskirat backstory really shows how Jaskirat was and instantly connects you with the Jaskirat and his story, his side of story and all. And we can see the story continues from where it was left in the previous movie. The major plus point here is it doesn't feel different. It has same vibe, same power dynamics, same energy, same plots, or I can definitely say even much more better. So you're not going to feel different. It is the same. It is even much more better, I would say. You might miss the screen presence of Akshay Khanna, but it is fine because movie moves forward with much more bigger threats and the game ahead is not easy at all. So it keeps you hooked all the time. It keeps you excited all the time throughout the movie. You won't have time to think while watching this movie because the movie moves really fast. Story will change its direction very fast and it progresses really quickly. Movie has too many montages and too many cut scenes, quick scenes. Of course the story is too big and it had only 3 to 4 hours, so yeah, so they had to make it really fast to tell all the story in one go. I don't know if they are going to make Dhurandhar part 3, one more sequel to it. We'll talk about that later. There is too much action in this movie, more than the previous movie. Too much bloodshed, crazy action choreography, I would say. More aggression, you'll see more aggression and overall crazy action, and it is fun. I liked it. The use of music is very crazy. There is no standalone just music part in the movie. Even if the song is playing in the background, the movie is still prominently progressing towards its goal, which I feel is amazing. Like we usually this kind of cinematic move in Hollywood. So kudos to Aditya Dhar. Beautiful piece of music you will find in this movie. In this movie, the whole music or the whole soundtrack holds the very specific, very distinct taste in itself. The music is very loud in terms of storytelling. We see this very rarely, that the music piece of the movie is doing its own storytelling in the movie in its own way. It has that very different and distinct style to it, and it also complements overall movie in a different way. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Music is crazy, soundtracks are crazy. It keeps you hooked on the seats. It makes you feel the gravity of the scene, and it takes you in their world, which is great. Only Shashwat Sachdev can pull a move like this. So crazy. Well, the movie is more about what is gonna happen, what is the big move, what is the big plan, what character is gonna do, what is the big twist and a big reveal. But this movie at its core is more about the Jaskirat side of Hamza. He was just another citizen of India, and how suddenly he's in another city acting as a spy, and how his moves can really affect everything, and how so many people's lives are in Hamza's hand. And you will see this move in this movie will really connect you, and this makes this movie a really different and stand out from other movies, and it really makes this one a masterpiece. There is a very prominent scene at the end of the movie which is gonna definitely make you cry, and acting, direction and cinema really peaked there. I know you're gonna love it. The plot twists are crazy and amazing. Till the last very second of this movie, it keeps giving you plot twist and reveals, and it keeps making you the writing of this movie is really strong from the director's point of view and writer's point of view is very strong. Setup of the scene or the pre-hands are so prominent and so carefully written. For example, a spoiler alert, you can skip this part ahead. I'll give you the timestamp. So here's the spoiler. The scene from Major Iqbal's house with his father. You'll see two birds that becomes one when his father dies. The bathtub setup was already given in the first scene, and he died exactly in the bathtub by flooding water. Another example is Uzair also did the same thing unconsciously as Rahman had done, killing Babu Daket in market to prove something. He did the exactly same with Arshad Pappu, killing him in the market, declaring himself as a new king. There are a lot more scenes like this which are crazy and detailed, like a Vande Mataram scene, connecting scenes and all. As you can already see, the movie is crazy, overall movie is crazy, and these two movies really stands high in the history of Bollywood. I'm already saying that. Also in the discography of Ranveer's career as well. Crazy, pure cinema, crazy acting and brilliant storytelling. Flaws की अभी बात करेंगे हम लोग. Yes, there are very obvious flaws in this movie as well. You can really see the agenda, or you can say the propaganda behind this movie, and the clear intention of making someone a big name. I don't want to really talk about the agenda, the person who this movie glorifies and all. This movie really takes all the little real events and gathers it and makes it a good story and uses it in their advantage. Yes, it does. And any man who will not use his brain will fall in this trap and won't be able to see the agenda or the propaganda and the name of inspired by true events. So be smart. Yes, I do support good movies, a brilliant direction. I don't support any kind of propaganda. देखो यार, मेरे चाहने या ना चाहने में से कुछ नहीं होने वाला. You have to use your own brain. You have to be smart to know that and see through it. See, I believe if you really want to know the history, read book, do your own research and then see it. Don't watch movies to know history. Okay, apart from everything, I saw there is a scene where Dhurandhar 3 was written on the piece of paper, some kind of passport or something like that. At the very end of the movie, there might be or will be a Dhurandhar 3 kind of movie or sequel to all this franchise and all, but I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, but I would love to see the next work that Aditya Dhar is going to do, and I'm very excited to see that as well. I have become fan of Aditya Dhar's art, his craft, that you gave such a great movie, inspired millions through work, did set such crazy new standards to Indian cinema and made pure cinema a new trend. Keep growing, and thank you for watching this video.